Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up with the Early Nerd Live. I'm your host, Steve, the Early Nerd. And as always, I'm talking quietly because if we wake up Mrs. Early Nerd, then we're all in trouble. So, today's video, the Racy Barbie movie poster that debuted in France a couple of days ago. I got an article talking about it, and I'm going to share that up real quick, and we will read it. I'm going to do a censored version of it because I've already read the article, and the article also contains a bunch of some French language. I am not going to try to butcher it because I know I'm going to if I try to pronounce it. So, but I'll just tell you the translate. We'll just read out the translation. So here, let me bring this up. Nope, nope, that's not it. Uh, there we go. I got it now. Yep, there it is. Hello. All right. Make sure I know I'm doing what I'm doing. I am. All right, here we go. There we go. With a new international poster for Greta Gerwig's upcoming Barbie movie hit the internet last week, it went viral, apparently for all the wrong reasons. The French version of the poster looks innocuous enough. It features star Margot Robbie as the pink clad doll come to life and Ryan Gosling as her blonde sidekick Ken. But the French tagline, see, this is where the French comes in, uh, meaning she can do everything, he's just Ken, has an NSFW double entendre meaning in French slang, where Ken is another word for the F word. So the tagline becomes she knows how to do everything, he just knows how to F. Okay. Read like this: Greta Gerwig's PG-13 comedy satire becomes an R-rated raunchy sex comedy. Okay. Yeah, see, there's the poster. Hope y'all can read that. Wow. Okay. The internet being the internet lapped this up. Several French Twitter users tweeted photos of the posters with comments on the accidental or unfortunate translation. Naturally, it went viral, with some of the original tweets getting viewed millions of times. Just why is this so hilarious for French speakers takes some explaining. In the so called Verlan slang, which first became popular in the 1980s, French words are given a new meaning by switching the order in which the syllables are pronounced. Uh, Tomber, to fall, becomes béton, concrete, in this case. Fornique, or its shortened version, nique, yeah, see, I don't speak French, y'all, and I'm not even going to pronounce it. But anyways, so basically what it's saying is when you shorten a word and then you switch the syllables around, it becomes a different word. Uh, so, and the Barbie tagline in French changes its meaning because these two words, he is and he knows how, are homophones. Okay, which means they sound alike. I think yes, they sound alike. He is just Ken becomes he just knows how to F. In France, the Barbie poster drew little shock and indignation. It takes more than a raunchy pun to startle La Grande Nation. And initially, most French speakers assumed the double entendre was the result of a bad or a too literal translation. But the pun was so obvious. Ken, as slang for F, is common parlance for anyone under 30 in France. France. Many began to suspect that poster's NSFW message was a deliberate act of guerrilla marketing. A closer look at the tagline seems to confirm this. The original Barbie tagline is Barbie is everything, he is just Ken. But the French translation of the first line isn't the French for Barbie is everything, the literal translation, but rather in French, Barbie can do anything. A line that feeds nicely into the slangy Ken line with its dirty connotations. It's definitely deliberate. There's no way a French speaker wouldn't have noticed the dirty pun, a French marketing executive from a competing studio tells The Hollywood Reporter, noting admiringly, it's sort of genius, really, that they slipped that in. Asked for comment, Warner Brothers refused to confirm or deny whether the raunchy French pun was deliberate or accidental, but they made no secret of their delight in the social media buzz the poster has generated in France and abroad. The speculation around the Barbie marketing campaign shows that there is a high level awareness and major excitement from the public surrounding the upcoming release of our film in France. France, said Warner Brothers Discovery spokesperson. We can't wait for audiences around the world to see the film upon its release next month. Now, so yeah, I think that's hilarious. I think that's funny. You know, um, um, yeah, I can't speak French. Sorry about that. Hey y'all, I'm from South Texas. Okay, we don't speak French around here. We speak Spanish. Um, but like I said, I think that's hilarious. Uh, and marketing genius. Although I don't understand all of I don't understand the nuances of the language or anything else like that. But being able to slip that in is pretty funny, in my opinion. Really. Um, I think that that movie actually might be halfway decent. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in watching it because I like Margot Robbie, and when she's trying to be funny, I think she's pretty good at it. Uh, excuse me. And you know, so I've been kind of half interested in watching that movie. Kind of. We'll see. Uh, Again, I probably won't go see it in the theater. I'll wait till it streams and then I'll watch it then if I'm interested in it. But we'll see what happens. On a different note, so those of you that are interested in my tech problems, um, my my guy came over last night and he checked out the new computer that we had for out here, the one that ran everything just fine and was great. Uh, and he thinks the motherboard went out. So we looked around online last night trying to find a new one, and other than used, a brand new one is like $270. It's like Jesus. So he's going to look around and see if he can find one that's comparable that'll run all the stuff that's in there and everything. The system that I had is um, the system I have is a nice gaming computer that the wife and I bought two of them in 2019. Um, I had one. She has one. She had one. Mine is in my room, and so was hers. Hers was in our bedroom, and But she just, she allowed us to bring that one out here to the studio. And but my guy thinks that when the power supply went, it fried something in the motherboard. So those are my tech problems. Yay. Whatever. We'll get it fixed, and then I'll be back. Then we'll be back to our clippy, um, better intros and stuff like that. But who knows? We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I think that's about it for this Tuesday. So remember, whether you're going to work or going to school on uh, on this fine Tuesday morning, uh, well, summer school anyway. Be safe. Be careful out there, and always remember, Early Nerd loves y'all. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye now.